Bang, Boss Sense takes a quick peek. He gets tagged once by the S12K and Glooms with another knock onto Boss Sense. It traded though as Believes catches Gems as he tries to make the cross in the hands. Marenzika pops a first aid kit, but 80 damage was less. Oh, so close. The headshot onto Believes. That's ridiculous. Glooms with the shotgun is doing so much work. Not even going for opposite ends of Pachinki. They're going for the same building. They want to take the fight immediately. Oh man, are they throwing fists? Is that what's happening? Marenzika's getting punched, chased out. Oh no. Oh no. Flight path straight down the middle for every single one of these teams. Should be no issues whatsoever for them to reach their drop location. Small issue though, if you are AAA, if you are FW, you still have intruders in your territory, on your turf of Picado. This, of course, is going to be our highlight story for Miramar for pretty much the entire season, as the way things are currently looking to stand. The hot drop in Picado. Jankarov is going to be the first to get into the arena, but he has two members of FW to deal with. That is a shotgun picked up for Banana 1, an SKS in the hands of Believes. Jankarov, he has to get out of there quickly, but just to the south of that, in those apartment buildings, things are already kicking off. Jankarov can't get away quick enough. Believes with the SKS, finds him. That's going to be the first knock of the series. Gems answers back though with a Tommy gun with a headshot into Marenzika. That's one apiece. Boss Sense upstairs with a pistol and a mini to have to try and hold off against three members of AAA in the buildings, and they are not looking to let this rat remain upstairs any longer than they absolutely have to. Gems should be leading the charge with that Tommy gun, the close range weapon. The thing can absolutely shred. Boss Sense doesn't have a vest or a helmet either. He's going to hop out of the window and look to make a fall back, a quick retreat, maybe look to try and get a revive potentially on Marenzika across the street, but that is it. The first flush of the season will go over to FW. That is the first point gained on the board for their benefit. Marenzika has got himself, a safe position. It's possible for a revive to come through. AAA, though, have taken control of the apartment blocks, but they are sort of surrounded by FW. Banana 1 has the entire arena, the boxing ring up north to hold down for himself. He can loot everything. He can hold all the windows, hold the angles, stop AAA from making any... a member of You confirm Marenzika actually does get revived. Believes has closed the distance. There's no windows on this side of the apartment buildings, and AAA can't safely get onto the balconies to peek because of Banana 1's position. So that's a huge swing now for FW. Believes has a chance to get himself some loot, get some meds, get some gear, and take this fight to AAA. They have them contained for the time being. There's no way they can leave without walking face first into a crossfire, and that is a horrible position. AAA, if they want to get out of this, if they want to make it out alive, they need to start picking up some knocks, and they need to do it quickly. Boss Sense still no vest, no helmet, naked Scar. Wanted to. They are taking a little bit of pressure from the northern side, though. They need to... If they are looking to move, they need to be cautious, as Noordra has a very solid position, solid information to gather on towards Magic and their current position. For the rest of Buriram to potentially try and leapfrog. We know that Buriram is very slow because they're in the bus, but they will at least get away safely and avoid getting knocked or taken down in the early phases. AAA still just stuck in the compound. They can't leave. Wow, what a way to start things off for Buriram. FW still with AAA just stuck peeking, and there's nothing else they can do unless they can land the knock onto Believes. He's taken down a decent amount of health, but not low enough for AAA to have any sort of safety. He's got a wall there for some cover, and that will do for the revive. That's going to be an excellent pickup, though, for MG, considering that they've lost one member early on. Banana 1 was taken down. It was a trade for AAA, but they do get the revive onto Jay as quickly enough, and Marenzika, the man who was down at the very start of this, is going to hop in the vehicle and drive his way around to get the revive and make sure that AAA does not have a possibility of pushing off the one knock that they've been able to find. Gems, I don't know whether they know it was two players that went cast a curse, and that they are not going to be making it out of this game alive. Let us see. Marenzika with one on the back seat. AAA have actually made a push out of their building on towards this 5-stack. Believes has had to retreat to the roof. Gems holding the angle in the window. Should catch out Boss Sense. If he peeks around the side, he's going to get the angle from above. It's a headshot with the Scar. Hip fired. That's nicely done by Gems. He's going to hop out on the other side. Quick check. Doesn't want to overcommit to the peak, though, because Banana One's position could quite have easily cost him the knock, or maybe even Believes up on the roof. Gems, he's hopped down. I don't know if they know about this. Could creep around the back. He could take down 2 members of FW. Could be huge now for a tackle around. The blue zone is ticking down as well. That's going to force FW into a bit of a heel off here. Believes has to really hold this angle. He's on the balcony. The shotgun of Glooms won't connect. Exposes himself a little bit towards Believes, but Believes have the angle. Glooms S12K close range against 2 members who are taking damage from the blue zone. This could be absolutely lethal, but it's a massive crossfire. He walks forward into this. He's surely going to get taken down. Not committing to the push just yet, just holding the angle, making sure that FW can't get too aggressive. This fight has gone on for more than 10 minutes now. A flashbang. Boss Sense takes a quick peek. He gets tagged once by the S12K and Glooms with another knock onto Boss Sense. It's traded though as Believes catches Gems as he tries to make the cross to try and help out his teammate. Gems flushed out by Believes. Morenzika crosses. Glooms wasn't watching. He gets away with the movement. Glooms has to rethink this now. He's got 2 more members to try and push forward. Boss Sense will go down. The blue zone ticking now. We're in phase 2. Just costing them the opportunity to get that revive. Sneaking forwards, the S12K still in the hands. Morenzika pops a first aid kit, but 80 damage was less. Oh, so close! The headshot onto Believes! That's ridiculous. Glooms with the shotgun is doing so much work for AAA, but he's all that's left as Banana One catches out the last man. 1 bullet left in the S12K. Has to quickly find a way to get around this corner and get the drop on Morenzika. Morenzika is sticking to the revive. And Glooms, oh, he's had to go and loot the body for a first aid kit. He's almost out of meds. He's out of utility. He's almost out of options. Believes stuck bandaging. That's all he has left. AAA down to just 1 final member. 12 minutes into this game, and this fight is still going on. Deep into the blue zone now. That grenade was so close. Glooms does have grenades of his own, but not really going to find an opportunity to use them. Catches Banana One creeping around the side. The S12K is so lethal, but not good enough. Good enough to get through it. Sounds good to me. Game number 2. We saw the scores briefly pop up on our screens, and I've seen a few people redeem a bad joke, so let's get that out of the way. I don't know who rings the bells at Notre Dame, but Quasimodo has a hunch. There you go. That's that done and dusted. Merlin Moore going up back towards where we saw phase 1 end. Lampoon Theraton not too far away from their eastern side. Signature all the way on the west, and once again, directly down the middle, FW and AAA. Straight through. Back into Picardo. Exactly where we hope to see them. For part number 2 of the hot drop. Listen up, Inside. I know what you're like. Morenzika now, mutant in hand. FW going to be playing close together. They're trying to take the fight to AAA a little bit. Pushing up, getting more aggressive in these apartment buildings. Sawn-off shotgun in play. And a micro Uzi holding the door. It's enough to get the first knock. Morenzika's gone down. Once again, the first knock goes over to AAA. And this time it's instantly flushed out. Gems hopped out of the window. The micro Uzi gets a second. Glooms. It's traded out by yet another micro Uzi. I see so much chaos at the start of these games. I love it. Oh, Gems with that sawn-off put some damage into the back of it, but a shotgun on towards Believes. AAA equalizes the score. It's 1-1. But again, they've lost a player for it, but this time it's over in 2 minutes. A flight path from Kameshki down towards Primorsk, pretty much straight down the middle, just bisecting things at a 45-degree angle. Leaves Milter a bit of a stretch to make it to, but Q confirms should be perfectly fine getting along that angle without too much difficulty. Oh, would you look at that? In the center of the map, Turns out I was wrong. FW and AAA. Oh, they're not done yet. They're not happy with just fighting for Picardo. They're gonna fight for Pachinki as well. And it's a hot drop, and there's already a Bison in the hand of Gems. He's landed on the roof. Gonna hop straight across and get very aggressive, pushing up really close. The shotgun's all over the place. Oh man, Banana One's got a machete. That's rough. That's very, very rough. And that's a great zone for MS Chonburi. Purple mood as well. Gems on the close range has to worry a little bit about the possibility of the micro Uzis coming back into play. There's SMGs all over the place, but Glooms has started things off with a double barrel and not going to flush onto Boss Sense very quickly. FW losing the first player. Gems is going to be pushing in. Banana One, I love that. He's punched the window, trying to make Gems think that he's vaulted out. But he's heard the steps. He knows it was all a ruse. He knows it was a prank. There is still a player in his building upstairs. Doesn't want to get over aggressive on the push though, with no helmet and only a level 1 vest. Just needs to be cautious. Doesn't want to give away any sort of position, any sort of advantage, or even things out with the first knock going over to AAA. Banana One up on the roof. He's waited for the support to come in from Jayas. Problem is, if they try and make the push across and catch Banana One on the roof, Believes has a good angle on towards this. Banana One hopping around all over the roof. He's like a little spider monkey trying to find an angle. Not only to escape the push of Gems and Jayas, but even find an angle through the window on towards Glooms. They're up on the roof now. Believes should be able to see this. The tags from Jayas will come through. Believes absolutely can see it. He lands a headshot onto Jayas. Just quite cleanly get back onto the staircase. No, he can't! Believes! Oh, with the hollow AK. With the headshot, he's taken down both players of AAA, taking away the high ground advantage. He's only got one bullet left, though. Has to close the distance for that shotgun to be of any real use here. But Glooms and Jankarov are in an awkward spot. There's no way that they can try and make the push across without getting caught in the sightlines of Banana One. Forensica, they're going to walk around the corner. The micro Uzi to be the first. He's going to switch out to the M4. Can't win the engagement. Forensica takes it down. And AAA, after getting the first knock and the first flush, again down to just a single player. Banana One, easily revivable. Oh, Believes. He's even made the push across, and he's flushed out onto Glooms. He should surely get the second as well. Jankarov surely won't be lasting much longer either. Gonna force the revive to be stopped up top by Gems Jayas. Close to bleeding out. They just have to wait now for the final members to push in together. Don't want to give away any possible trades. A double barrel, 2 shots is all he needs. Everyone is so low. But they push it up to the roof. The grenade not quite going to land. 1 bullet each is all it will take for a AAA attack all around to be eliminated from this game. Jayas found himself a first aid kit. He's healed up. FW want to make this push. They want to close it out. They don't want to get too aggressive. The Morenzica's going to go across to the other 3-story. I like that. But Gems, he likes it even more because he's on the roof and he catches him out with the headshot with the Bison. He was not ready for that. And now they push across the side, and Gems with the off angle has just absolutely demolished FW making this push. That was huge. But look at that on the hill to the south. Sharper is well aware that there's a crossfire, an engagement in Pachinki. They're just poking their head in, see if they can maybe find any possible steals on the flushes. Banana One with the shotgun. Deal some damage onto Jayas, but it's not enough. Oh, it's got me out. He's finished it off. That's who it was. It was Burram up there. Waiting up on the hilltop, and as soon as he...
FW Golden Cat MI10 และ Concentrate เท่ากับว่า5 ทีมที่ผมมานี้คือทีมตกชั้นนะหรือว่าในโซนตกชั้นนะตอนนี้ครับ
ใช่ครับแต่ต้องเน้นก่อนนะว่าณตอนนี้ครับยังเหลืออีก56เกม
หลังจากจบเกมนี้ไป
ครับก็ยังได้ลุ้นกันอยู่ครับวันนี้เพิ่งวันแรกนะ
Plane going to be heading over towards Milta Power, but of course once again, yep, there it is. Pachinki occupied by 8 players once again. FW and AAA. They're not even going for opposite ends of Pachinki. They're going for the same building. They want to take the fight immediately. Oh man, are they throwing fists? Is that what's happening? Marenzika's getting punched, chased out. Oh no! Oh no! Fists and pistols to drop out Marenzika, or at least believes has a weapon to try and fight back. As we're skipping a little bit all over the place. Let's see what we can do about that, but that's very bad news for FW, losing 2 players this early on. AAA, much better position about it this time around. Ooms has picked himself up an M4. He knows where Believes is hiding, lurking around. Couple of shots through the window, a headshot through the smaller window. Leaves Believes struggling. He can't jump out in time. Glooms gets the angle. Boss sense. 4 versus 1 now. This might be the quickest and cleanest that we've seen the contest. Got a Bison. He's going to watch JS walk out onto the roof. Please, come on. JS had a shotgun.